Hello everybody, my name is Dr. Sandman. I hope that all of you are doing great. It is time for the final tarot first impressions of the year 2023. And I think, I got a feeling that we're gonna end on a good one. I'm very excited for this one. So this is an indie deck. It is one that is not mass market, so you can't get it just anywhere, and I don't even know if it's still available. So it was released by the artist early this year, I think like in March or something. I could be wrong on the month, but the artist said like, hey, there's only a few left, and I just got one just now. So so who knows how many are still available. If you see this video and you like the way that this deck looks and you want it, you gotta rush if you want to go get it for yourself. Today I'm going to be doing a first impressions of the Anthropologist Tarot by Michael Burke, and I got it here. It did not come with a box, which I completely understand, especially if it's an indie deck, because supplying a box immediately like insanely like increases the cost of making it. I understand why there's no box, but it did come in this nice satin pouch. Looks very cool. mingleshouse.com is the website where I got this. So first things first, it also comes with this flat case, and in this case included is a little booklet that folds out and gives you the quick reference meanings of the cards, which is great. And on this little explanation sheet, it is explained that the quick reference meanings are taken from text within the Key to the Tarot by the poet and scholarly mystic A.E. Waite in 1909, who is one of the co-creators of the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, which is the standard tarot, or what is commonly considered to be the standard tarot. And also in that little slip comes a magnifying glass in case you want to magnify what you are reading, which is, I think, is a nice little touch. So let's crack this bad boy open, shall we? So before we actually start looking at the cards, it comes with an additional card. Looks like a couple additional cards. So this one shows you the Celtic Cross tarot spread, and then on the back it explains how the spread works. Just very cool. Then we have the decision-making spread. Oh, and then a couple more. So what do we have on the back? We also have 3 card spreads. So I like it. So far it's very user-friendly, which doesn't really make a difference to me because I've been reading for years, but if you're new to tarot, that is really cool. Saw this deck advertised on the artist's Instagram, and I fell in love with it because it's my favorite kind of art. So on the back, it's just this swirly black and white kind of design. And first off, great impression. It's matte. Love that. So first we have the Fool. We have the Magician. Oh, he looks so funky. This is gorgeous. The High Priestess. This is the Empress. The Emperor. The Hierophant. Lovers. Oh, is that? Love to see it. Love to see queer representation. These are 2 seemingly male. These are 2 male statues. We love queer representation in tarot. The Chariot. That's so cool. It's like a little rocking horse. Strength. Nice. This is gonna be one of my favorite representations of strength. I have a very tumultuous relationship with the Strength card. I'm not gonna get into why because it's personal, but yeah. Then we have the Hermit. The Wheel of Fortune. I'm obsessed with all the bright, vivid colors, the high contrast. And we have Justice. The Hanged Man. He's got a butterfly coming out of his mouth. Death. Temperance. So as you can see, this deck is very like collage based. Ooh, the Devil card's very pretty. And it's they're taken from real photos of artifacts and sculptures and things like that. That's why it's the Anthropologist tarot deck. And they're put together in the most unusual way. I like it. Star. Moon. I love this. I love it. As a Hellenic pagan, knowing that most of these are Greek and Roman statues, I do appreciate the integration of those. Then we have the sun. Ooh, Judgment, and there's a hare in the back. So, another detail about this that I think is important to bring up is that it looks, ooh, the world looks nice. Sorry. Is that no. Sorry, I think I'm missing a card. I'm very afraid right now. I'm very afraid. Okay. This might be a more difficult deck to work with if you were just starting out, because there is a lot of symbolism that is missing. Oh, I'm missing the ace in a suit. Hopefully it pops up. 2 of Cups. Okay. It looks like we're working with a slightly pippish deck, but there's enough image engagement that it looks like it is not going to be a hindrance to reading it too much. Less so. So this is unfortunately a pip deck. However, the images are fresh enough and unique enough from each other that it does not bother me as much as usual. In like here with the 5 of Cups, even though it's a very pip deck, or pippish deck, one of the glasses is broken, so there is a little bit more storytelling in the imagery. 6 of Cups. 7 of Cups. This one's so pretty. They're all so pretty. What am I talking about? 8 of Cups. I really can't stand pip decks. It's still gorgeous though, so I'll give it that. It's pretty. Okay, the ace did pop up. It just came in a really weird order. But yeah. So I can't stand pip decks. It's getting a little extra points though because it is breathtaking and they're not super repetitive. So then we have the King of Cups. God, I love the like vaporwave influence on the art style of these cards. Page of Cups. They're doing it in a very strange order, which is fine. Yeah, I don't know why they're saving the aces to last. Ace is 1. You know, I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter at the end of the day because you shuffle them anyway, so. 2 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles. 4. Oh my god. I don't just the command on color in this deck is so superb. I'm very fond of it. They're doing a little bit better in terms of like visual storytelling, but it's still lacking through the fact alone that it is a pip deck. But, you know, I guess this is more for a seasoned tarot reader than a beginner. So if you're a beginner, you might not want this. Okay. The command of color, it's so good. It's so, like, the usages, the contrast. I'm very fond of it. Ten of Pentacles. See, because there's just such a slight, like, haze of color around it, so it looks like very out of focus. I like it. I think it's good. And then we have the King of Pentacles. The Queen. And then we have the Page. Ooh, look at these little birds. Through the swords. Four of Swords. 5. Oh, what a happy little bird. Okay, I like him. I think he's cool. And we have the 7 of Swords. I don't know what's happening here. It looks kind of sad. Oh. I don't like images of hurt animals. And I don't know even what this is. It might not even be a hurt animal, but because I know, like, if you kind of like fold back the feathers on a bird, they look kind of weird underneath. You can see their skin and it looks kind of gross. 10 of Swords. Ace of Swords. Ooh, I like this image for the Queen of Swords. Yeah, the Knight. Page. And then we have the, okay. And then we have the Two of Wands, last suit. I like that they're bejeweled. That's cool. 3 of Wands. Ooh, they're bones. Okay, so they're switching up the actual replacement for wands. 4 of Wands. 6 of Wands. 8. I'm trying to see what these are, and it's kind of hard to tell. They must be old artifacts, or maybe tools. I don't know. 9. And we have the 10 of Wands, which is literally just a bundle of 6. Oh yeah, I guess I might. Yeah, obviously it would be a bundle of 6 for the 10. Given that. Okay, I'm just gonna say something. I'm gonna say it. We all know the F slur. We all know the F slur, and we all know what it means. It means a bundle of sticks. Do you know why? It's because a bundle of sticks is something very awkward, and heavy to carry. You know, and you know what else is very awkward or hard to carry is a burden. So that's why the word is used for queer people, because they are a burden. So when you learn that, and you know the meaning of the 10 of Wands, things start to kind of fall into place, which makes it particularly insulting when your stalker card is the 10 of Wands, because your deck is basically calling you the F slur. Then you have the Ace of Wands. King. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. Okay. Then we have the Queen of Wands. Oh, he's so cool. Sorry, it's a little, chameleon. That is superb. Okay, that's a strong one to end on. So we have the Page of Wands. Can you see it? Okay. That was lovely. Okay, now let's give it the good old shuffle test. This shuffles gorgeously. Oh my god, it's so easy. You know why? Because it's not glossy. So, oh yes, this is wonderful to shuffle. So, it passes the shuffle test. What would I rate this out of 10? This is a hard one to rate because there are a lot of things that I really love and adore about it, but there are also a few things, not a whole lot, but there are a few things that I think work against it, given that it is a pip deck. That's always going to work against it in terms of like understanding the symbols and meanings of the cards, but the pip cards were also unique from each other, unlike most pip decks that you come across. They were still enjoyable to look at, but does enjoyable to look at really serve at the purpose of reading and interpreting the cards? Not really. So hard to gauge how effective it would be at storytelling and divination. So it's very hard. I'm going to have to give it a 7. And all the points lost are due to it being a pip deck. None of the points lost were at anything else. I think that the images were absolutely gorgeous. I think that a lot of the images that they chose were very illustrative of the symbolism and meaning of the cards. It shuffled nicely. It was nice and matte. The cards were gorgeous. I can't get over how gorgeous the cards were. So lots and lots of positives, but the fact that it was a pip deck brought it down 3 points. And usually I don't let that be the only thing that brings a deck down 3 points, but that just really threw it off in terms of understanding. But I will say that with the pip deck, or with the pip cards, that their depiction was a little bit more helpful to the reader, the card reader, to deciphering what they mean in comparison to many other pip decks. So it is better than many pip decks. So I'd give it maybe 7.5. 7.5. I'm locking in my answer. So, but that's just again, these videos are just first impressions. I might think otherwise after using it for a while, which I'm very excited to use this. I think this might be my new daily draws deck for the next season. I'm quite fond of it, so 7.5, that's not too bad. That's a pretty high score to end on for the year, and I'm excited to see what my next deck that I will be giving first impressions on will be for the new year. So like this video if you enjoyed it, leave a comment if you want, subscribe to my channel. I make lots of different kinds of videos, but if you want to see more of my tarot, Lenormand, and oracle videos, I have a whole playlist on my channel that you could look through in case you're interested in that. So please check that out if you want to. And all my social media will be in links in the description below. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.